Hi, this is the man from Modesto. Recently I've really had an increase in my dreams, and I've been having very detailed sequential dreams. Too long for me to go through all the details in 10 minutes, so I'm going to post a written description, and if you're interested you can read that. It'll probably go faster than listening to me talk. But basically there are 5 main scenes. The scene follows a young Hispanic man, and in the first scene martial law is inducted. He sees foreign soldiers who come and seize a bridge near his house. There's a tank that they position at the top. They put a roadblock here. In one scene, a car tries to drive past without giving any respect to these guys, and they shoot the car up. They just shoot them dead. Okay, so then in the next scene, one of the soldiers talking to his wife, and the unit commander of these people, these foreign soldiers, comes over and basically tells him, like, hey, you know what? You just saw us here, and we're leaving now. But you know, they even taught us how to beat you. You know, we have authority to beat you if we need to. So these people have a lot of authority. So it's a really kind of brutal, totalitarian kind of martial law that gets established the first time, and there's another time that's going to come. So these people pack up at the end of some period of time. I don't know if it's a week, 2 months, 3 months, or 4 years, I don't know. But at some point they pack up. I don't think it's 4 years. But at some point they pack up and they go. So that's a conversation. Then he sees his dad is killed. So the gangs still have guns in between the first set of martial law and the second set of martial law. In the fourth dream, I see that there are some Dutch police. And it's not clear to me if the Dutch police are collecting guns or illegally selling guns. I'm really not sure. But I think it was that they were collecting. In the last scene, he has to go to a decontamination center, and so does his wife. And inside the decontamination center, which looks like a converted schoolhouse, there's all kinds of strange things going on. So basically that's what's going on. So there's a warning. So the points are that there's going to be an issue with possession of guns. This is detailed in the dream. That the occupiers aren't going to give any concern to respecting the Americans who are being controlled. Okay, they've been trained for a long time in advance. These people are warned and trained in advance. The Dutch will be involved. There will also be some kind of Latin-speaking people who are going to pretend to be Dutch, but they're not. And there's going to be all kinds of strange stuff that's going to be coming on in the advanced stages of this occupation. And I think that this occupation comes in 2 phases, because this first set of martial law ends at some point, and though I don't see the initiation of the second occupation, I do see a period of non-occupation in between, and then a period where there is occupation again. So the first one is the Latin-speaking people, and the second one is Dutch police and what looks like Germans, but I'm not sure who they are. So I'm going to post the written description, and you can read that if you think that it will have value in helping you to decide to get out of America in the right time. Remember, people, pray and make sure that you are right with Jesus Christ, because God has promised many, many times that He will protect His flock. It has to be His flock, not a flock belonging to a false religious system or belonging to the Pope or belonging to someone else. It needs to be you directly attached to God. Actually, even if you're believing the Pope, which I think you shouldn't do, by the Holy Spirit right now, I feel like there are going to be Catholics who are going to escape and be protected by God. But I don't care if you're Mormon, Christian, Lutheran, Episcopalian, anything, I don't care. You should be praying to God personally and know God personally that you can hear His voice. Because God is going to give you provision, but I believe that He is going to be sending people to types of Petras within the United States where they will be safe, at least for a while, or perhaps during this entire period. So you need to understand that you can hear the voice of God. You need to be able to hear His voice, hear His direction, and have conditioned yourself to be obedient. If you are unable to do this, you need to begin disciplining yourself and seeking obedience and the voice of God immediately. And this happens through a regular prayer. If you are unable to achieve that, please send me a letter. I promise to respond. as I'm able, which now is within a few days. So God bless you, and as always, pray or be defeated.